All praises to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the true sincere brethren around the four corners, pushing out this purified truth, cleansing this wicked defiled kingdom with the word, and to the rest of the church who believe, the water to Yahweh Shai, because without him none of this would even be possible. Okay? So let's jump into it. Second Esdras 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. So, what are we doing? We're speaking the words of the Lord to you. We're prophesying unto you. And the things that we are speaking to you are inspired through the Heavenly Father. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people. Who are the Lord's people? The nation of Israel. The words of prophecy. Okay, how do you prophesy? By saying things before they happen. Which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. So, guess what? Where is that found? Within the scriptures. The Heavenly Father gave us the words to speak. Where do we find those words to speak? Written in paper. Where is that paper? Within the scriptures. Okay? For they are faithful and true. So why do we prophesy? Why do we teach? Because these words are faithful and true. Everything the Heavenly Father said was going to happen is going to happen. Plus, plenty of prophecies have already happened, because the Lord is not a man that he should lie. Okay? Just like all the great evil that happened around the time of 67 to 70 AD, when the Romans came against us and brought us down, it is going to be far worse in the times to come. Now, me saying that is an example of prophesying, because eventually that will come to pass. Okay? Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. So if people tell you, oh, that book you're reading is not real, what you're saying, oh, that's a bunch of BS, that's fine, because the words of the Heavenly Father are faithful and true. And knowing that, we shouldn't be wavering, we shouldn't be double-minded. Okay, we should be certain that the words of the Lord are true. And for the future prophecies that have not happened yet, you should know that they are going to happen. How do you know these things? Through faith. Okay? And it's by faith being the reason why we bring it out. Okay? So although the Heavenly Father wrote this on paper, he did use men. Okay? Let's jump to it. Let's see here. The book of Psalms 68:11. The Lord gave the word, great was the company of those that published it. And the men who published it, you find them through the Bible. Okay? Whether it be Jeremiah, Isaiah, whether it be Paul. Okay, the list goes on. To even the Bible being translated by a man known as King James, who was an Israelite, by the way. And King James, he had, I believe, 70 other scholars interpret the Bible. And not only that, neither one of them, based off of what I've came across, none of them knew each other. So it's not like they all just planned and said, you know what, let's make all this up. No, they all translated it, and when they added all the translations together, okay, it pretty much lined up. So the Heavenly Father was with King James and those men. The Heavenly Father was with the men within the scriptures that gave the word as well for us to read now, which is why they are written for our learning. The Lord gave the word, great was the company of those that published it. Okay? So although man was used, it was the Heavenly Father who gave the word. Okay, really through his son Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is the word. Okay, in fact, showing you that really it was Yahweh Shai who gave us the word. Excuse me, I don't know why I went to Matthews. see here. John 1:1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. So Yahweh Shai, he's the Word. Okay? So going back to Psalm 68:11. The Lord gave the Word. So Yahweh Shai, he is the Word. And it was Yahweh Shai who gave us the Word. And we know it was Yahweh Shai because here it's Lord. And besides the L, the other three letters are lowercase. The Lord gave the Word. Great was the company of those that published it. So yes, you can say man wrote the Bible. Man did publish the Bible, but who gave the Word? The Lord gave the Word. Okay? So listening to all the lies of this world of people say, oh, that's the white man's book. You shouldn't be reading out that book. Man wrote that book. Well, yes, typically man did write the book. Men have wrote every book that you've read today. Does it make it untrue just because a man wrote it? If a man writes his name on paper, does that make it not his name just because he wrote it? Man publishing the Bible does not make the Bible flawed, okay? Now, certain translations were lost, but the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, has left us everything that we need, okay? Everything that we need, he's given it to us. And for things that we don't know, well, guess what? We'll understand all that in the kingdom. But people listen to what others say, and based off of rumors, since one person says the Bible's not real, they listen to it and they run with it, and there goes the rumor. Sirach 3:24, for many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and an evil suspicion hath overthrown their judgment. So to say that the Bible is a white man's book, that is not the truth. In fact, that is a lie. That is your own vain opinion, and your evil suspicion hath overthrown your judgment. You have bad judgment. You don't know how to discern. So for you to say the Bible is just an everyday book, it needs to be thrown away, it's just paper. Well, typically, okay, it is just paper if you don't understand it. The Bible was really written for the elect to bring out. Okay? But no, this is not the white man's book. And for those who do believe that, well, you've been deceived by your damn self. Okay? And typically, the whole Bible is important. It's not just the New Testament, or it's not just the Old Testament. It's the whole Bible. Okay? And if you don't believe in the whole Bible, you might as well just put the whole Bible down. All right, I'll close out in Mark, I believe it is. Is it Matthew? No, it might be Matthew's. Matthew's 13:25. No, that's not it. Okay, Matthew 13:52. Then said he unto them, therefore every scribe which is instructed unto the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man that is an householder, which bringeth forth out his treasure things new and old. So that's going into the New and the Old Testament. Okay? The treasures are within the Old and within the New Testament. Okay? That's why it says, and this is Yahweh Shai speaking, it's in red, therefore every scribe which is instructed unto the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man that is an householder, which bringeth forth out of his treasures things new and old. Okay? So that's the scriptures, man. The Old and the New Testament matter. And the Heavenly Father used man to publish the Bible, but he's the one that gave the word through his son, Yahweh Shai. All right? So I'm going to keep this lesson short. and simple and sweet. Lord willing, it was edifying. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.